sun is a smoking gun, is a four-letter word, I hope it hurts. Love is a fatal flaw, is a broken jaw, is a burning bridge. Move your...
You didn't say Simon Says. How much for the women? The women. How much for the women? Sir, you can't park here. Sir, you can't park here. Sir. Because it's fucking funny. Here, let's pause for a minute. There's a good shot for you. You can tell if she's wearing an IUD. Yeah, we're gonna sit and hang out and watch. Is there a line when it becomes creeperish? Probably not. But it's funny as shit. Yeah. That's one they didn't miss. That's one you won't find on the other side. We're gonna clip that bitch. Not even 5 minutes, like fucking radar, right there. Boom, boom. Ah, there's an attention whore. There she is. Sold. I know. See, if you need, what do we get for $10? How about I just let me take a whiff for $5.99? Like, how about I give you $5 and you let me take a whiff? Just blow it in my face. Can I drink your bathwater? Oh, shit. Yes. Those of you Dr. Demento freaks, MST3K, if you've seen or know any of these shows, yes. Strap in. I just got down here. I heard it was busy, which is fine. I don't like to stay in the big crowds. There are plenty of others. You can throw a brick and hit half a dozen down here. I can give you their names. We chat. We indulge. We buy donuts for prostitutes. Full transparency. I rarely speak in hyperbole or, exaggeration. It's all fun here. Like 3 minutes ago? Well, fucking why did you leave? I just missed you. Timing, it's my fault. I have a paper right here somewhere. There we go. Good morning. When that beat hits, baby. Plot twist, they don't know. He's actually just having a seizure fit. This is just him acting out. It's like a physical form of Tourette's. It is. It's so much more fun. I'm just hanging. I'm dressed kind of like a homeless dude tonight. They never worry about us. Not too flashy. I feel like there's a lot going on tonight. It's gonna be, oh shit. Pretty much. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Park is still going. Anna, what did you say that this guy does again? I can't. Do you know? No, and that's fine. That's perfect. I'm glad. I don't want it to be. Dude, Halloween was it for me for a minute. I'm good. You know, less than barely a week ago. That was crazy. Puppy. I feel worse for people bringing down their pets than bringing down their children. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's always wearing, like, he's always dressed in nines. Like, he's some style of shit, man. Kids are probably, so that's why I'm saying. It's 10, what is it on? During the week, it's 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., and then it's midnight to 5 a.m. So after 5 a.m., it's pretty much free game for them anyway. There's no such thing as a curfew. I mean, it's glad to see some, I guess we're just going to see some fatherless homes represented tonight. La, 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 la. Yes. See, that's the type of shit that always bothers me. Like, people they throw in a fucking, they use the gimbals and fucking put it in your face. That's why I don't use any of that equipment. I'm not trying to be an asshole to those who do. I'm just like, I want to be more engaged. Clearly, like the other morning. Nah, but you know what? If he's making the money he did, oh, fucking found him. Oh my God. It's been weeks. It's been weeks since we've seen him. He's here. Richie Rich. Yay! I feel the world is better now that we've seen him again. Look, I don't have any problem with people being rude and cocky, because I imagine if you hit some level of fame, people want you to be as such. I'm not here for that. You know, I'm not getting my income off here, so I'm not gonna, it's not scared or anything, I just don't want to fucking shit on someone else's if that's what they're doing. I don't have a place to do it. If I ever decide to actually compete, holy shit, man. If I ever do decide to compete, which I am strongly considering, and put some effort into my videos and that, I finally got all my videos uploaded to my YouTube channel. From the full streaming, because TikTok is slow as fuck to download stuff off of, and I'd like to move over to YouTube to eventually, and then you know, I've got insurance again, so I'm going to work on getting Oakley Metas. He thinks he invented streaming. Well, you know, Al Gore invented the internet, so I don't know if you remember, you're old enough to remember back when Al Gore did this for us. And King Kong died for our sins. You know? Good morning. Yeah, it is like a high school down here, so a little bit. It really is, dude. I mean, I like showing all the nooks and crannies. You know, I like to get into all the crevices. And it's because it's not some low self-esteem. It's just because I feel comfortable in those dark, dreary places. It's because I grew up in a shitty area in childhood, and I can read the vibes easier. You know, what the fuck's going on over here? Oh no! Wait, did we witness a miracle? Oh, that's not good. See, there are still good people in this world. Ugh. Remember to be kind, please. Well, I like to be engaged with the crowd. It's still easy for me to control and a mod or two to keep everything under wraps. I don't care if you have a differing opinion, just be able to back it up. You know, I grew up in the 90s in a time where you weren't entitled to your opinion until it could stand up to scrutiny by your peers. We've kind of lost that. People feel that you should be entitled to your opinion no matter what, and who are you to question? Well, you could be full of shit, so that's why. We need to make sure, you know, maybe I'll learn something. We've forgotten that type of connection people have. and to become islands out here with the use of technology. Is there a crab vending machine on Fremont? Wait, have you heard of there being a crab vending machine on Fremont? Because if there is, I'd really like to see it. I grew up in the 70s, fuck your feelings. So you're like 60 or 70? This is probably not the channel you want to be on there, Boomer. I'll warn you ahead of time. We're a little lean toward the left here. Lean far to the left, actually. Are you allowed to go out with adults? How do you know how to use TikTok? Who the hell is there's some ransomware that we should know about? Do you need help? Is this your only like window into the outside world left from the assisted living center? How does this work? I know exactly what the point was. What I'm telling you is it's exactly the opposite. The era doesn't mean that. The important part wasn't the era. It was the point behind it, which is why I was trying to deflect, but you kind of missed that too. Sorry. He wasn't being nice. Not the way that if you understand the tone of it, it wasn't trying, well, you're gonna fuck your feelings. Yeah. Anyway. Good try, though. See? Yeah, they weren't dramatic or anything back in the 70s and 60s. See, those are the people that thought that get stuck in their ways until technology came along and threw a wrench in everything. They try and hold on to the keys of the kingdom and they dig their feet in and vote for people like, well, our current dictator, because they don't understand and appreciate expanding their horizons any and what it means to be connected to people as you. Then you get to see the full transition of humanity through the decades. You have to stay engaged. You have to stay up on trends. Vegas dead. Is that like a... Are we just calling it now? Time of death? 4:31 a.m.? Didn't we just have elections? That's not very dictatorial. Yep, there you go. See? There you go. We're not opening that can of worms tonight because whatever I do that would try and persuade or sway your opinion, you wouldn't be open to. There's no compromise in those type of statements. They're not inviting any type of reciprocal feedback. They're trying to be definite and declarative because that's what you need to hold on to for dear life. Yeah, Krispy Kreme is better than Dunkin' Donuts. I would agree, but Pink Box is better than those. We don't have any good donut places left. Though I want to try, there's a place, I want to try Duck Donuts. One of the guys down here was talking about. I don't know if it's actually I know it's on Flamingo and Vegas Boulevard. I don't know if it's in Horseshoe or if it's in that little area of shopping malls like by Old Red. We had Voodoo in Portland. Nice. Should we go tonight or tomorrow night flying in today? Go every night. Why not both? Krispy Kreme, it's not as great as other ones are out here. I mean, there's a couple smaller places that aren't bad, but Donut Bar that was the best, we lost them. Carl's is here, kinda. I really need someone to find a curator, or someone to help me find a caterer. I want to do like a alcohol-infused donuts as a food truck out here. You've never had a bad donut? I don't know. I've seen some 2 or 3 day old ones. They look kind of risky. Let's get some synthwave on here. I'll take Pink Box over Dunkin' Donuts. But of the more commercial ones, like lesser small towns, those are the only ones. She looks very angry. I try to, but I have been banned multiple times for showing fights. So you just need confidence, guys. It doesn't matter. You don't even need working legs, but I'm willing to bet that that's a rental. Where's the gorilla? He's probably gone to bed. Back to hibernate in his cave for the night. You been there fighting in Vegas? I have too. It's not something I terribly talk about regularly. Don't worry, brag about the fights that I've been in. I haven't really... I can't say that I've lost a fight and been terribly damaged, which is a bonus. But very few have also had weapons. Only one or two. So I'd like to live the rest of my life with that. Hello. You ever seen the D's Nuts Guy? No, I haven't seen D's Nuts Guy. Oh, free 3-night stay at El Cortez. You know what? With the new remodel, that's actually a bonus. Fucking have that. That should be great. They've got a couple decent food joints. They've got some decent happy hours. You'll like it. There's quite a few bars down here that do drink specials that are worth it. Yeah, apparently the tourists in bed, but not their kids. After the remote, yeah. Oh, so fast! A fast fucking light, too. Can you smoke on Fremont? You can certainly try. I recommend disposables if you do. I wouldn't just sit there with it. I wouldn't be carrying around, you know, bong or something like that. Hello! And then you fucking hear it from 20 feet away. Yeah, prime rib $59. Go have that. They've got steak and lobster for $17.99 at Tony Roma's. Never been to Vegas, but now I want to go. Well, this is, if you must see a place in Vegas or a part of Vegas, this is it. I don't know if you want to come down here during the day, though. It'd probably be advisable your first time to get the best exposure. Yeah, here you go. Here's your Tony Roma specials. Prime rib $15.99, steak and lobster $17.99. Let us know how that goes for you. I'm very curious. Best seafood buffet at, you know, I honestly, where the fuck did I see the one? God damn it, where was I? Motherfucker. I'm gonna think about this. I was trying to think where I just saw, oh my God. Wasn't Sunset. They've got like an $80 seafood and lobster buffet. Actually, I know Golden Nugget's got a buffet down here. Or not Golden Nugget, but Main Street Station does. You could do Wicked Spoon over at Cosmo is my favorite, but it's like $75 each. The Wynn has a good one, but it's expensive as fuck. Oh yes, Rio. That is exactly what I was saying. I was like, Rio. I hadn't been over there in a minute. No, Palms. That's where it was. I was at the Palms. Yes, the Palms. Fuck, I was trying to remember. I was just over there. I stopped over I was going through looking at movies and shit. Anyway, Palms Buffet. Their afternoon, their brunch and dinner buffets are $42 and $46 each. Their seafood buffet is $80 each. So it looked really good, and they had quite a few people in line. I mean, which is always the test of any good buffet. It's almost 5. Is it true that news saying that visitors in Vegas are way down? Yes, but I think that the numbers were skewed from the beginning. Okay, the time that they're talking about when it was all packed and everything is right after COVID. If you're using COVID like 2022, 2023 as a mark, everyone spent like crazy because we were locked up for a couple years. So yeah, compared to that, tourism is way down. You couldn't keep pushing it way up like it was. Is there a 7-Eleven on Fremont? No, but there's several stores down here. We have our own version. It's ABC stores. Just got back a week ago and can't wait back Halloween. Oh, okay. Halloween weekend? Yeah, that was crazy. I never feel older than when I'm down here at this time. I want to go hang out with the OGs and the prostitutes because at least there'll be someone from my generation. Oh, we know it. Well, I guess, okay, so it's like the Pied fucking Piper here. There we go. I was waiting to see if he'd show up, but how's the weather? About 65 degrees. If you want a liquor store late at night, ABC stores aren't open late. The one you can go to is on Fremont and 11th. So if you go to Fremont and 11th Street, there's a 24-hour store that's been there for decades. You can walk there. I mean, it's really just several blocks that way, 6 blocks that way, actually. If you consider Las Vegas Boulevard is actually 5th Street on the map, like it's 5th Street and Las Vegas Boulevard. So it's on 11th. It's not too bad. This is right by the D. Here, I'll give us the bird's eye view. Show you what's going on down here this time of day. I just like using an escalator that works. How's the weather in the middle of March? That's when it starts to get back up in the 70s. It's nice. You don't start getting really hot again until April through July. Then our peak is in July. July, August is rough. That's the worst time of year for my electric bill. During the winter, my electric bill is probably $100, everything included, with 2 adults and 3 kids and 4 dogs. In the in the summer from AC, it's like $300 to $350 for 2 months. The little sniper's nest up here. That's a joke. It's a joke. So yeah, this is what you're looking at Fremont tonight. Get a really cool view of the sky though. I found end of October, November, weather vibe at 80, low at 54. True. That's exactly what it is. There's escalators inside. The only way you can go down is, the other ones, they do that intentionally.
Are we supposed to go in the casino and come out?
In the casino and go down, and you can come out the front. Okay. There's escalators you can use inside.
Okay.
If you want to try, go for it. Good luck.
Say good luck. We're going to be on the
You got this. I can. Okay, we're going to watch them. You got this. You got this. Come on, you got this. Go for it. You got it. See, he should carry you. That's what it is. If he's going down there so fast, he should carry you down. I mean, is this like a dare? Do I have to do this now if they wake it? Yeah, they made it. Yay! Good for them. Yay! Yes, do it. Yay! Everybody happy they made it. Yes, do it. Okay, I'm gonna wait till these other people come up. Do it. Do it. I'll do it much quicker though. I'm gonna take 2 steps at a time. Fuck that. We can do this. Come on, chat. We can do it. Everybody get in line. Ready? All right, no one else is coming up? Okay. All right. Get the rhythm. Oh, yeah. Actually, I can do this pretty smooth. See, I can do it much quicker. Almost like we're standing still. At the end is a little tough, though. Got it. We did it. Yay. I walk very quick, so. Oh no! Poor lady. Hold down. I'm surprised. Hey, we're lucky to have one that works down here. Probably the only one working. We arrived just in time for the party. Hotel Apache? Nice. Go say hi to bro over here. He knows who we are. Not much. You just get down here? Oh, you ran over it?
No, we got shut down earlier by the police.
Very cool. I got bed. How's everybody doing? How you doing? Yeah, that you just have the timing is everything. Oh, he needs a partner. Good morning from Fremont. Good morning, Abby. How you doing? Do what? $40. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that shouldn't be much.
Gotta make a goal when you come out.
Oh yeah. Good morning from Florida. Holy shit. Yeah, he just got here, so there'll be plenty that'll be coming this way very soon, I'm sure. There's a DJ right there. Yeah, he's down here every weekend. Good morning, thank you for the likes and follows.
Thick little bitch and she got some good. Niggas ain't getting on. Just hit a hot, I'm smoking on. Thick little bitch and she got some good. Drunk ass niggas ain't getting on. Just hit a hot, I'm smoking on.
Why it's so dead here? At 5 a.m.? Yeah, how many do you expect at 5 a.m.?
Do you really expect that many more? I mean,
This is absolutely Vegas. Where else? Except no substitute. No, it's almost 5 a.m. here. Ah, good morning, Canada. Thank you for Letterkenny and Shorzy.
Big little bitch, cause she got some good. Niggas ain't getting up. Just sit out.
Thank you for all the likes. Good morning. Are those kids? You know, we try not to use such labels. Labels are for people that are, you know, outside the circle of trust. Yeah. I feel that if I answer the question that it may become evidence someday. Did you know anything? You know, I don't know. I don't think about these things. But if it turns out at some point where the predominant mass of them are children like this, yeah, we are going to take off. I'm not fucking hanging here filming kids. Because, again, there's context. Yeah, there's about 50 of them there now. And you know what? I'm good. Every time I gone there, it was swarmed with people out, just about. Now curfew's up at 5 a.m., so yeah, we're gonna move on though. Like I said, after seeing the predominant mass of some of these girls are under 21, I'm good. I'm good. I don't have any fantasy that has anything to do with that whatsoever. Yeah, but like I said, you know, we just want to make sure that the fatherless homes are represented here tonight. There is a curfew. Nevada technically has a curfew that's on Sunday through Thursday. It's 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. And Friday and Saturday it's midnight to 5 a.m. So either way, but they usually make it down here around that time. So doesn't matter. Like I said, there are some fatherless homes represented here tonight. That's really all done. It gets creepy the more you dive into it, you know? We'll come back and check it out just for the, you know, watching a good train wreck, but I'm not going to linger. Not going to soak in it like palm olive or anything like that. Now, what I will tell you is the interesting part about it, good morning from Florida. Now, the interesting part about it is that you've got these kids down here, which you know are being introduced to these OGs down here on the other end. Multiple times I've seen these guys that I know hang out up here. You know, handlers, we like to call them. You know, being introduced to some of the youngins. So there's a lot that goes down on here in the morning that people don't pay attention to behind the scenes. Because you know for a fact they're being recruited. Why wouldn't you? Duh. Oh, I see you're here down here anyway. Here, why don't you hook up some of your friends, you know? All these guys with the jackets on the left there. You see Richie. Richie is back. He's still alive. Are the casinos open at least? Yeah. The only ones that... Oh, this is a guy earlier we saw with the lady in red. Nice rental! Hello, she looked back. Like, what the fuck? Yes, Elite Rental Company, we know. Anyway. Oh, shit. There are a few of the casinos that will close their table games areas. Binion's will do that. Downtown Grand, like Binion's is probably closed if we peek in here. Yeah, we can walk through here. I can walk through and not really hang out on the slot machines, but glancing through the tables, you'll see it's dead right now. There are no dealers in here. See? It's all dead. I'm going through it fast just in case some TikTok, oh, it was an accident, you know, going through. But yeah, there's nobody sitting at the tables. It's closed. I mean, in a little bit, probably in the morning, in a few hours, there'll be a shift manager coming in around 6 or 7 a.m. to, you know, get everything ready for the morning crew. I actually know who they are. I'm not going to give their names. I used to work here, and it's the same women that worked there back then. They've been here for fucking 20 years or more. Job security, you know. True. I want to do an overnight here for that. I want to test that theory. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Yes. Did they just get them? Yes. That's awesome. I thought I heard that. They just pulled over the big Jack's truck. That's awesome. The marshal flipped a bitch and pulled him over. Oh, look. Hey, look, it's the rental. Oh, where'd he go? Fuck, he did go after him, though. Shit, maybe around the corner. Too bad. A few years ago for 420, nice. Good time to be here. 15th of my birthday, it was a ghost town. We had a whole place. I know, that's what I tell people, is like, you know, you can come down here for the COVID experience. Do you want it? I mean, it's fun to be down here and pack. That lasts for about an hour for me at max. I could be down here for hours. You can get, you know, drinks, food, donuts by 5 a.m. It's fantastic. It's a perfect date night. I have tried for many, many months to get my wife to wake up fast enough in the morning to come down here. Which is why I told her, I said, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to find some partaking friend to come down here and have, you know, coffee, cannabis, and donuts. CCD or CDC if you want to start a morning crew. She's totally fine with it, by the way. That's a lot of equipment for this time of morning. Dude just walking around on Fremont at 5 a.m. with probably a 6K or more rig. And she still didn't wake up. No, yeah, but you know what? I bring her coffee almost every morning after I stream, so if she wants it. So, but if you want production value, I mean, here, if you want to have your Fremont Street pictures, what better stage? Like, there's fucking nobody. I'm not using a filter this time, I swear. But you get all this to yourself. You know, if you want to take some wedding photos, just come down here early in the morning. Don't fucking come down here at 10 a.m. and get your pictures taken in front of Backstage Billiards and Mona Rosa and all the other ones like every other couple that comes down here. Why is it so empty? Bed bugs. That's why it's so empty. Everybody left. They flew out of the hotels, but their flights are delayed, so they're stuck in McCarran because of the government shutdown. So everyone's fucked. Didn't you know? So we're just saying is be here filming it while it happens. Actually, I'm gonna try and find a place here. I'm actually gonna take out my shirt here. I'm changing my shirt. I have a undershirt that I didn't think I have a hoodie in that on. I thought it was going to be a much cooler than it is. It's fucking hot down here. Here, would you like to see my tattoos? No, just kidding. I have 7 tattoos and scarification. All right. all my pockets, stuff back in my pockets here. All right. There we go. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Good morning from Fremont. I think if I was living there, I'd be broke as a joke. You know, you would think that, but things get old quickly. When I first moved to Vegas, I was doing, you know, $1,500 cabanas at Cosmo, and we were doing shit. $200 to $500. We are on the low end, so $200 to $500 a bottle. You know. Then you find out later that, you know, when I worked at Tropicana in 2013, you could get a cabana for $100 and they do 75 to 150, which 75, you got bigger bottles of Sky. You're paying double price, but that's not bad because you got all the orange juice and they bring everything to you. So you could actually spend a day there on a couple $100s. So you learned how to do it on a budget. I've seriously thought about doing streams just like for us being broke as a joke, like a broke man's guide to Vegas. I don't know, but I'm sure that there's got to be other streamers doing that shit. But with 20 years of experience, I feel that I know some of the nooks and crannies a little better than they do. Like I go down to places in MLK and Owens and shit like that. Some of the really good soul food places down there too. You have to go to different you have to treat different regions of Vegas like its own small town. Each area has its own culture and nook that you can experience, like Chinatown, Koreatown, etc., etc. And Hendertucky, you know, with the hicks, you know. I actually know this guy. Not gonna say hi. Won the True Jacket. I wonder if Leon's down here. Every time we get about at 750, I understand. It's a ripoff. But don't feel bad if you want to go to Wynn. When I worked at Wynn, to get a table at the Encore Beach Club was $5,000 deposit minimum. You could get the, what was it, $15,000 or $20,000 bottle of champagne, and they bring out this staircase on wheels, and all these women dressed as firefighters. The cool thing about working for these places, I got to hang out during some of the parties. Yeah, we're totally checking the network out here. We're dressed in fucking suits and shit, while everyone's dressed not in suits at the beach club. But hey, we just hung out from the casino bar. Yeah, fucking Encore. How much is the buffet? Where? Win, it's like $75 each. It's totally worth it. It's totally fucking expensive though. I mean, for the money, I would. South Point has the. If you just want a good basic buffet, South Point, Palms. You know, they're $30 to $40 each though. Still, this is gonna be going on all night. We're gonna pass through a few times. Yeah. Well, if you want cheap, if you really just want cheap buffet, there's a buffet at Asia on Sahara at Rainbow. That is probably the only one of that chain that I could trust. They have multiple locations, but I wouldn't trust every one of them. I really want good seafood. There's Vikings. If you just want straight buffet, I think it's a Viking seafood buffet. or it's Viking Boil. They have like boil in a bag stuff. It's across from the South Point. Excuse me. No, but Viking Buffet across from South Point is pretty good. Partied up at the Tryst a few years ago. Nice. I've aged myself out of, thankfully, going clubbing like that. The only one I would probably go to anymore that would be worth it to me was when I was going to Cromwell. About a year ago, I was going to Dre's After Hours once or twice a week, you know, $60 to get in at the door. You got to be careful what hat you wear. You know, you could only get it, you can't wear a baseball cap unless you get a table. This live, no, it's 6 a.m. We're coming at you from the past. It's just after 5 where I am. This is all pre-recorded. If you're watching later in the day, like 9 a.m., you know, just keep that in mind. Feel free to comment and support us. Like and follow. Thank you. Go back. I wanted to Shazam the song. Oh, sorry. I missed that. Next time. If any of that type of stuff, I'm totally down. This is a very engaging here. I'll be your dance monkey, you know. Stick a quarter in his butt. Push A12. It's like a jukebox. Go. One man at the end of the world. His mission begins on Fremont East. The rating of Viking seafood boil isn't too bad. Yeah, but I mean, it's one of the best ones we've got, honestly. I mean, maybe Joe's Crab Shack. But I don't put it as one of the best. And to me, if you're gonna really want to spend money on seafood, I will go buy it myself and cook it. Like if we're down for it, when wifey and I want to do that, we'll buy a couple, because we'll go through it. 2 or 3 pounds a piece, no problem. Like of king crab, oh yeah. That's why it's just, they want to charge fucking $40, $50 a pound. I'm like, it's not that expensive. I'm not saying don't go, I'm saying, but if you want the experience, like Viking is reasonable to do it out and you don't feel ripped off. Like Herbs and Rye, you know, you're not getting the whole experience like you would at Wynn, or, you know, going to Sinatra or any of the steakhouses there, Mizumi, 808, anything like that. Seems to be a little bit going on over her. I'm curious. One of these people is not an officer. At least one. That is a difficult thing to answer, because when you're paying you're paying for the ambiance. Otherwise, why would you pay it? How many different ways are you going to do king crab? Seriously, let's talk about this. It's more, did they cook it right? Did they treat you well? And you're not going to be, Wynn and Bellagio, some of these are hard to beat. So, like, I paid, my wife and I went to Sinatra for Valentine's Day. $250 plus. And it started and it was, you know, 3 entrees, but we're not making this shit. My wife can make this shit at home. She knows how to make some pretty extravagant dishes because she's a huge foodie for Asian culture and that too. But, you know, you pay because you want that memory. So how much is it going to cost, you know? But if you just want to chill and want to feel like you're not going to get rid of, try Viking. But not an ad, I swear. It's one of the few places I feel confident that you're not going to have a bad experience. Like, it would have to be bad, and if you did, they're probably going to do something about it. They seem like good peeps. So at Wynn, I feel like I would be violating some chef's moral character if I ever said anything back. You just have to accept what they give you. This is not going to go well.
Shut up, nigga.
Hey, we just not Hey, stay dangerous, nigga.
Is the girl from the other night okay? You know, I almost didn't come on tonight because of that. You know, you ever think how bad your world is? The other morning, yeah. She was, I mean, she did make it with her friend. Her friend showed up, as expected. I can only imagine how the rest of her short life is going to be. And that's the sad part about it. God, you put everything into perspective. I went home, and I have not told my wife even of that yet. I told her I'm going to post a video that I want her to watch. Because I would have such a hard time. My wife, well, what happened was, so I was just fucking around. What was it, Thursday morning, I think? Yeah. Like, I went and donated plasma that day. I seriously did. Same fucking morning, an hour and a half, or like an hour later at 8 a.m. or whenever, I went over there. It's just like, goddamn. Pays well, actually, come to find out. $75. So what happened is that I was walking around, just getting ready, had just picked up donuts, and had just been over by my truck. Well, I heard in the distance a woman that was screaming between her and security. And I'm thinking, well, maybe she's homeless or something. Maybe she's just pissed off about something. But there were 3 or 4 security guards from El Cortez that were watching her. I'm like, okay, but you know, she's had a night. Well, I was like, she needs a donut. Clearly, she needs a donut. So me thinking I'm all kind of being cutesy and everything, going over there with a donut and not ready for this, you know, load of bricks that was about to be unloaded on me. We go over there and talk to her and say, okay, just ask her if she, you know, she wasn't interested, gave her some water. Turns out that she had just found out she has cancer. She has a short time to live, handful of years. She wasn't specific, but alluded to 2 or 3 years. She has 3 kids, 21, 15, and 10, born and raised in Vegas, a bartender at Lola's, and one other. I'll have to look on the stream. I streamed everything. I was streaming it. I set the phone down. I was not paying attention to it. I just kind of sat down. I was like, maybe we'll catch something, but I was really trying to be focused on her. She told her best friend first. And her boyfriend, she had planned on, like, this is the guy. She told him, and he evidently bailed. And the reason why she was down there is she had been born and raised in Vegas, lived in the Centennial area, had never been down to this area. And she thought it was amazing that her boyfriend brought her down here. Fucking left her after he told her. Or, I'm sorry, after she told him. After she told him, you know, consider all the context. What type of piece of shit you gotta be to leave this woman? And she had no way to charge her phone. And we sat there talking for 15, 20 minutes and charged her phone so she could call her best friend to come get her. Oh, no shit, want a security pass in their sleep? Oh, I know. That sucks. That's awesome that they'll do that, though. But no, she, helped her get her phone. She obviously wanted to pay, but she was... I know she was homeless. As soon as I saw a Coach bag and her heels, I'm like, oh, okay. She's clearly dressed smart here. Wait a minute. There's more to the story. Like, she doesn't... As soon as I approached, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, she was in trouble. She needed help. She really did, so... Yeah, it's pretty sad. I really, it makes you want to find the piece of shit that would abandon her like that. You know, single mom bartender at 2 jobs. Find out, you know, you're probably not going to be able to see your youngest kid's graduation. Like, that's it. Like, that's all facts. how do you do that? Like, how do you fucking abandon that? Like, I really feel bad. I should have gotten her number just as like, goddamn, be a friend, just to hang out with, just someone that can help tell you everything's gonna be okay. You know, get her story out there or something. Where's the ladies? I stay at Golden Nugget. Then you should know. They're downstairs. Are you not like at the bar all the time? Their handlers are outside. Really? Really? I'm not going to introduce you, but I can point you in the right direction. Uh-oh. We going this way, I guess. Okay, I can't show you that there are kids, teenagers that are fighting at each other. Security's coming over. They're breaking it up. What the fuck? This dude's just down here in this gold truck here. Hold on. There's this dude down here in this gold truck with just fucking tires. Seriously, look at this. Tell me that's not a fucker that's up to something. Is that not like your... What the fuck? Well, get out of the way. My bad. My bad. You tell me I'm a wall. I want to hang back here with you. Feel safer back here. No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I'm so just fucking. Oh, we're streaming. I wonder what happened to Fremont security. Yeah, I've actually seen it. Well, I've had it happen one time in Vegas, surprisingly. I'm gonna drive by so I can see myself. Okay, where are you gonna be? We'll come to you. Where are you, Gustavo? You want to rev up your engine twice? If you're for us, let us know you're coming by. We'll wait for you, man. Here, you can come down here. We're on Fremont and 4th. Boom, baby. I'll capture a video and clip it. Promise. Come on, let me know. I'll be your cameraman. Come on. Uh-oh. He's not here for me. He better not be. I'd shit a brick. Oh, fuck. Go. Hey, catch us all, fucker. Scatter. Yeah. I'm going to go over this way. Seriously though, the funny part is they've got 3 Fremont security guards and now the marshal. Basically like a... I don't know, would marshals count as a truant officer? Do they still have those? Are they the same? Just come in here and, you know, get a short bus and get them all up together and, you know, drop them off with their parents. How's the economy there right now? Tell you what, U.S. bank crime is at 7%, okay? If you know the rule of 72, that means, you know, divide your percentage rate into 72. That's how many years it'll take to double. So in 10 years, basically, you're buying a $400,000 or $500,000 home, which is what it's going to take for you to get a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Vegas. It's like $400,000 or $500,000 now in a decent area. You gotta have to pay that thing off in 10 years, quick. You know, it used to be like mine's at 5 and it's still high. But a few years ago, you could get a home, especially if you were like Navy Federal Credit Union. They were doing mortgage rates at 2 and 3%. So it was nothing. You can't buy a home out here right now. People are getting into apartments for $1,000 per bedroom right now, and they're having to pay first and last month rent. I mean, people are having to come up with fucking 5 or 10 grand just to get into an apartment, including all the application fees. Though they're trying to put a nail down on all the application fees, like the $100 application fees and bullshit. But it's still tough. Stupid expensive right now. I mean, that's why you've got people buying mobile homes. Do you want to buy a house for $400,000? But even then, you buy mobile homes right now for good ones, I think between $40,000 and $60,000, and you're still paying $500 to $700 a month on lot rent that you'll never own. Got a studio for $1,400. See, ta-da! I mean, you could technically come down here if you really wanted to know decent areas or better areas or even cheap areas. I'm more than happy to put some effort and tell you guys. I've lived, when I was alone, I was bouncing around to different apartments. It didn't matter. I lived light. Uh-oh, I gotta do my puzzle. Hold on. Yay. TikTok puzzle completed. We are a little after 5 right now. Yeah, apartments are... See, the thing is, technically, they don't have apartments. They call them like luxury condos. Like, there's a classification they use for the system to fuck everything around. It's so weird. But they're taking some of these hotels, these bullshit hotels down here, and turning them into studio apartments. That's what a lot of the companies are doing. And there's many of them that are tied up in Tony Hsieh's trust still, or the Hsieh family trust now. Still going through litigation. We heard they found the will, then nothing after that. Be there in 15, days, minutes, seconds? It's a little active. Yeah, 4-bedroom, 2,800 square foot house for front. Yeah. I did that in 2003 in Indiana. Actually, I'll give you the address. It was 1418 Slate Run Road, New Albany, Indiana, 47150. I think I can remember about 50 of my old addresses. There's been that many. Yeah, I bought it for $145,000, 3,000 square feet on a 20 by 210 lot. I'm sorry, a 90, not 20. A 90 by 210 lot in the middle of town. It was fantastic. Being 24 years old, making 55, 60K a year. Oh, I spent so much money to try and get back to that lifestyle. Remember when you could drive down the street? Nice. Good morning from Florida. Oh yeah. Single wide. That's a nice size single wide though. I remember those days. I tell you what, I will probably live in manufactured housing later on. I don't give shits about it. I just want to be within a 10 minutes walk from a lake. Or a 10-minute drive. I'll take a 10-minute, 15-minute drive, 5-10 miles from a lake. That's all I want. I've had my fill of desert life. I'm good. It's not like you can go to Lake Mead and get anything you would actually put on someone's table that you had their best interests in mind. Yeah, the cool thing about Vegas, though, one of the cool parts is it's a hub to everything. And I'll be specific. Like, if you want to visit a forest, you could go to either Mount Charleston, you can go further. You can go to Yosemite. You can go to Death Valley and experience a different area. You can go to Panguitch, Utah, and fish for trout. 3-hour drive, 4-hour drive, Mount Zion, Bryce Canyon, and that. You can find these places. They're awesome places. What's the nicest hotel to stay out in Fremont? I would put it a tie between Golden Nugget and Circa, and put it's going to be personal taste after that. They both do service very well down here, but it's going to be your personal taste if you want to do a sport hotel or if you want to get more old school. Other than that, I'd say El Cortez's new rooms are very nice as well. El Cortez would be a close second in their new area. Their rooms are pretty tight. But if you want just a more chill, not as many luxury, the amenities like pools and everything, you're going to have at Golden Nugget and Circa. Circa's pools open open year round. It's heated. I think Golden Nugget should be closing theirs if it's not already closed. It should be closing soon. Yeah, I mean, it's clear that Derek Stevens is putting all his effort. They're putting it into Circa because they've taken it all out of Golden Gate. Golden Gate and the D are some, ghost towns by comparison now. Say a Binion's Apache in a haunted room. How was that? Did you get any EVPs? Inquiring minds want to know. Why is the Nugget pool closed? Well, many pools close this time of year. I'm not saying it is, I'm saying it's going to be closing soon. It might be closing soon, it should be, because all pools typically close in Vegas this time of year except for a few like Circa. They fire the staff and everything. Like Hard Rock closed in November. How much for Circa? They had specials. The last special I heard from Circa is they were doing $400 for 2 nights, and you got a $200 food package. That's probably going to be changed right now because you've got F1 racing coming up, and you've got just Thanksgiving in general. They typically, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's usually pretty slow. So you can actually typically find good rates at that time, even for this time of year anyway. Because then you get, between Christmas and New Year, you get a lot higher prices. Did you see the hand of God while you stayed at the Golden Nugget? Did you see the large Golden Nugget? My wife and I really enjoy staying at the D. They treat us excellent. They will, but they just don't have all the amenities. Like, their pool's garbage. I mean, that's an objective take. That's not some personal hot take. It's on the ground floor by the valet. I don't need to dip my toe in. Oh, right through the red light. Very nice. Crazy how much F1 tickets were at first. Yeah, it used to be $1,000. Why are they? I saw day passes for like $100, $150. I don't know if they're still doing that for GA, but that's actually, seriously, at that rate, it's fine, but I think the construction is bullshit. Before and after every year. It's garbage. You're affecting all the businesses like over on Flamingo. They've got the ramp now, basically. The bridge ramp to the sky, it feels like. I want someone to fucking Dukes of Hazzard that bitch. So bad. If I had a supercharger in my truck, I would try. Fucking go east on Flamingo and fucking ramp that bridge. This? I was trying to let him sweat it. Yeah. Some people call it heaven. We call it Fremont. Las Vegas, New Mexico. Welcome to it. Yeah, I know. There are several hotels that they advertise being transparent. don't know about Tuscany, but like Ellis Island and Alexis Park Inn, Westgate. Yeah, you can find some decent ones anywhere. If you go along Dean Martin Drive, you know, just fucking go on Google Maps. Find a Hilton or something Days Inn. They've got some great hotels there too. You know, you don't have to stay at a bougie hotel. You can spend 65, 85 bucks a night out here. Depends on how much time you want to stay in the hotel. If you want lavish luxury in hotel, yeah, you're going to have to pay for it. Favorite restaurant for a quick bite? Pizza Rock. Where else? Honestly, I'm a fast food junkie. I've been chowing down on the Burger King Impossible Burgers lately, so because I'm trying to eat less red meat, and a Burger King Impossible Burger is about as close as I can trick myself into believing it's an actual burger for now. I always say Flamingo, I love that place. Actually, Hash House A Go-Go, or Magnolia's Cafe, if you want a sit-down restaurant, otherwise, if you just want a quick food, you could go to any place in the Fremont Hotel's food court, like Steak and Shake. You could go to, they've got the Craft Kitchen in there, Magoo's, multiple places in there. And here you've got Hash House A Go-Go and Donuts opening now, actually. Paying more resort fee on daily deposit, but get it back and stay at the same cost. I feel like that's too much still. Here we have Biff's. Can we go into Circa? I can. I'm probably not going to. I don't think they'd have a problem with it. Do you want to see the bar in there? Pink Box of Donut Shop? Yes. It is most definitely a magnificent donut shop. Love the Link Promenade. Only reason I choose the Flamingo. How much busier than during Neon Festival? What, yes, you wanting to go into Circa? Okay, let me get my ID and shit ready then, if I'm going to whip it out here. Excuse me. Where am I now? I'm about to go into Circa, apparently. By the way, if you're coming into Vegas and you want to do at Denny's, they have a $199 wedding package. I am more than happy. I am legally qualified to perform the marriage for you. If you'll let me stream it, I will do it for $100, which is a fucking bargain. So I have been fully qualified. How much for the prime rate at Tony Roma's? Is like $15.99, and they have hours posted at the Fremont Hotel. Okay, we're going in Circa. Let me see if I can do this and be inconspicuous about it without being weird. Morning, sir. Great, thank you. Have a good one. Okay, Circa. Oh, and they clean in there. Here, I can show the bar. Here's their sports book. Yes, you have to check in. So here's the sports book. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to do it very quick. So quick. Because I don't want to get banned. If I get banned, then I'll come back. I'll appeal. Because TikTok, even 15, 20 minutes later, they will wipe the stream and not tell you a warning ahead of time. You can show a bar, like this is the long bar, which is actually pretty fucking amazing. But here, I'll show, we'll go upstairs. We'll do a quick tour. What I can show. You've got table games to my right, slots to my left. Nothing really to see, you know, it's table games and slots. But the sports book here is phenomenal. As I try and get over here without, they have these ropes everywhere. Here. Go visit the Cannabis Park. No, I'm not visiting this. Well, hold on. Here's the sports book. Boom. That center screen is like the size of an IMAX. El Cortez is decent. The remodeling is very nice. They were able to preserve the scent in the old area. Here you go. Here's an icon. So this is the view up to go to Barry's, the steakhouse. So you just take the escalator down, and you got Vegas Biggie. Yep. And then that's above Barry's, above the entrance. I'm gonna drive on Main Street. Good luck. Oh, you're gonna drive on Main Street? Oh, dude, I'm okay. I'm actually close. You can wait. I'm showing a tour, so you can do laps. I mean, gas is only $4 a gallon. And again, escalators that work in Vegas are amazing. It's like our own little treat, because how many do you see that don't? Once you're a local, you appreciate the finer things in life, like a working escalator. Okay, so on the second floor, here we'll get the top view of the sportsbook here. Over here in the corner, you've got a coffee bar. So you've got jackpots, haha, because pot of coffee, ha 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 ha. It's like a double meaning. It means casino and pot of coffee. It's so crazy. They're so smart. So this is the sports book. What do you think?
Before it reached Richarlison.
It's empty now.
Between the two centre backs, but going a fraction early.
Guess. Guess where I am. This is a bird's eye view of Circa Sportsbook.
Yeah, I think the inclusion of Harry Maguire with his set pieces in there. Spurs effective.
All the places to sit. Stadium seating.
That's high, particularly when you're leaving Shesko out up top.
Yep, there you got your screens.
Been consistent, hasn't been the time.
And then multiple stations to place your bets.
As well.
Pretty cool, huh?
Really, it's been the only switch in the back three. Sometimes you're
All right. Over here. Probably. I could see it being that way during an event. I don't think it would be that way. I could see it being that way during March Madness or something. I can't imagine it's that expensive during the week. Thank you for all the likes there, really, fans. And then you have these weird slot machines, but I can't show that. That's a weird, they got a ceiling on that. I wish I could, actually I'll probably film that later. I'll come back here and film some of the slots and see if I can upload it before I get, I've tried to do it before and they ban it. I have a target on my head. Oh look, another red dot. Oh good, another red dot. Okay. High Limit Gaming, you got, let's see. So you got East, here's their Asian bar. I wonder if this is interactive, this one might be. No, some of them are actually touch screens, this one's not, where you can interact with it. 3 free nights at Circuit Mart, good for you. That's gonna be crazy down here. Okay. They had the menu up. I was trying to catch it. Maybe not. Ah, here you go. So, entrees are between $18 and $22. That's not too bad, actually. Small plates between $12 and $18. Over here, that's actually a really reasonably priced place. Cucumber salad, $9, but you got stir-fried bok choy, $13. Dumplings, $18. You know, you'll probably spend $40-50 a person, but I think for what you'd get. Little Asian bistro, pad thai, $22. Shit, I paid $18 and it's been garbage. Yeah, that's not. I mean, really, that's reasonable. Surprisingly. In fact, I have not been in there. I mean, I will have to try it and get back to everybody. Take some pictures. This is another good place, Saginaw's, just for basic fare. We got here potato skins. So your starters are 12 to 15 bucks. We got New England clam chowder, soups, salads. Shit, 20 bucks for a salad over here too. I'd rather have the. I think I'd rather have the pad thai for $22. By contrast, I feel that you get a better deal over at the Asian Bistro right now. A wedge salad for $20. I'm good. I mean, I don't like iceberg lettuce that much. Maybe romaine. Ooh. Let's see what else is up here. They've got another area. Okay. We'll go up the other flight here. I don't think there's anything else up here. Maybe some stores. Got your ballrooms, business center. It's been a while since I've been up here. Yeah. Ballroom, business center, convention space. Boring. A very nice chandelier. I always have like this final destination fear. Like just one of these things are gonna tink, just silently break off. Just hit me right on that button on the back of my head and boom, that'd be it. And Stadium swims over that way. Legacy bar? Where's the Legacy bar? I don't see it. Is it specifically named the Legacy bar? Or explicitly named? I would have thought I'd have seen a sign. Maybe I missed it. Okay. So now I'm looking for the Legacy bar. Okay. We'll take the long way. Here's the Stadium swim. Oh, well, I mean, I don't need the full view. I'm good. I guess that everybody else does. Just for you. Is the Legacy bar open this time of night? Or morning? I feel like if it has a view like that, it would be closed off by now. No? Okay. I don't remember where it is. I don't know where it is. I will find it though. Oh look. Can we go down this way? Up escalator only. Damn it. I haven't spent much time at Circa except in the sports book, so that's probably why. Actually, I've been in here. Victory Burger is pretty good. They've got, let's see, $15 entrees, $15 salads. I want to try one of these $9 shakes though. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Shake. Cinnamon Toast Crunch blended with caramel sauce topped with ice cream. Captain Crunch Berries. Captain Crunch Berries blended with savory ice sauce topped with whipped cream. Good Lord. Strawberry cheesecake. That looks good. Cheesecake bites with strawberry sauce topped with... Okay. Okay. God, I remember fucking Pulp Fiction, John Travolta making a big deal about a $5 milkshake, and here we're, $10. Sounds reasonable. I found the overhang bar. Oh, it looks good though. Well, they had there was a cafe, shit, I can't remember might be the Lucky Day Cafe, something like that at Hard Rock, where they would actually put, a wedge of cake, or, just these large accessories for the drinks. Like you're lucky the glass isn't top heavy. Okay, heading back down. I'm not seeing a Legacy bar. So, I will keep looking. Oh, look, I see Legacy Club. So Legacy bar over by the Legacy Club here, probably. Okay, I see Legacy Club. So is this the Legacy bar then? I don't see a sign, but I'm guessing. I see this one. Oh, it was right over. Oh, it's the one right by Vicky. Yeah. That would have been, I would have not walked around as much. Sorry. I should have asked. Legacy Club is that way, actually. Because the signs say Legacy Club over there. Yeah. No kidding. Cool. I'll take your word for it. So in the Legacy Club is the Legacy bar you're talking about, I assume? Is it on a higher floor? Yeah, obviously. What floor is it on? Like 16, 20, something like that? I feel it would have to be. Oh, rooftop. Very cool. What is it over by? I haven't paid attention to the floor space. Does Stadia Swim and do they share like the same? Is it all just one rooftop, just divided off then? Oh, okay. All right, Gustavo, I will head that direction. We're about 100 feet away, 50 feet, something like that, probably. Yeah, right over here. This is Main Street. It's about as fast as I'm going to walk to help fulfill you. Here we give you the illusions you need. If you want that GTA fantasy where you got a camera guy is watching, you know, you hit R and just that camera drone as you go by, we got you covered. Project Barbecue is not bad, but their prices have gone up since they've done all this remodeling. Heaters and fans out here, that's cool. Kitchen down below as well. I will have to check it out. I mean, my favorite view is from the Strat, the top of the world restaurant that rotates. It's hard to beat that. It really is. Strat's where, I mean, if you want that view, that's in the center of everything. But if you want a view of the Strat as part of your view, then yes, you have to go somewhere else. Okay, so we're here. You better not be rolling through in some fucking Toyota Corolla or some shit, Gustavo. I mean, what are we here to see? Is this going to be like some, you know... Is it a gremlin? Is it a, like, what are we looking for here? Is it this bright fucking light shining at us? Like, what is this? Yep, that's you. Okay, fucking called it. Someone's gonna steal your Milwaukee shit out the back, though. Better keep moving. Oh my god, I got some Milwaukee generators. Swoop! Is that a hotel from Back to the Future? Yeah, pretty much. In my mind, it is. I'd be a little frightened if he tried to. Yeah, finally. Yeah, since I stay down here more towards sunrise, we have to wait till November, till the time goes back. Otherwise, I'm staying down here till 7 a.m. waiting for the sunrise. Those would be on the marketplace this afternoon. No, you don't understand how it works. In Vegas, anything that falls off the back of a truck, it's all taken up to broad acres. So actually, you know what? If you want to come out and have a Vegas experience this weekend and haven't done it before, have cash, okay, and go out to Broad Acres. It's on Las Vegas Boulevard and Pecos. You have to be there early, super early. Like get there around 8 a.m. You can park in the McDonald's by the McDonald's parking lot, but by 10 or 11 a.m. it is fucking crazy. So get there early. It only costs us $2 or $3 to get in, and there's a couple hundred acres of hundreds of vendors out there. I have bought a lot of power tools. Yes, brand name. Yes, brand new. I don't care where they came from. I'm saving 40 or 50%. Doesn't matter. I give no fucks. Why? Because the warranties are usually still active. True story. If you want, I've actually bought a lot of my pants from there. They have a couple booths in there they used to. This is going back 6 months, 8 months. They have a couple booths for jeans. I've picked up a brand name AG. Yes, they were genuine AG jeans for 12 to 15 bucks. Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, ones like that. Now, if you want a brand new pair of Levi's that have all the tags and came straight from Mexico, they'll run you only 25 bucks a pair versus $60 to $70 a pair. You tell them, those are the ones, they usually have the Levi's hanging from the tops of the boot, or they'll hang them on lines. And then just find your size. You can try them on. Again, a lot of tools, a lot of really good food places, like fucking Michelada. Like hang out and get a Michelada and go to the food court. They have machetes, which are quesadillas on crack, or HGH. I fill up you could easily fit two, and it's like 15 bucks. They also have bacon wrap burritos, which are phenomenal. Good stuff. Great food. Or you can come down here and have tacos. Carne asada nachos and shit. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're fantastic. They have them in the food court. Then you have also, I mean, it really is like Little Mexico. It's fantastic. Different juices. I'm a big fan of Guanabana. So get yourself like a 44 ounce Guanabana drink and a machete and fucking just chill and immerse yourself in culture for a change, or at least a taste of it. I've been to, there are places in Vegas I've gone to, I don't know if they're there anymore, but years ago, up by when Texas Station was still open in North Vegas, there were different communities, different barrios around there. On a Saturday and Sunday, they put signs out, and you go into their home, and they basically turned their living room into a little deli, and their kitchen, wide open, serving people. Some of the best barbacoa I ever had, which for you Midwesterners, it's fucking pot roast. It's basically, it's the same fucking thing. It's so good out here, though. Nom 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 nom. What else we got going on? Well, the music has seemed to move. Anybody else coming out? Sun's finally starting to peak up. I'll do some cooking today. I need to make some more beef jerky. Been craving beef jerky. I feel worse when I see guys like this down here all the time because I feel like it's an episode of Groundhog Day. I just keep seeing the same guys and you're like, someday they're just not going to be here. People forget. People forget about them, have abandoned them. It's crazy. I want to make salmon jerky so bad, it's all over TikTok. That's probably something my wife would enjoy. The way I do jerky is a little different than most. I have a couple good Mexican butcher markets out here that have reasonable prices. So I'll buy chuck steak or flat meat for $7 to $10 a pound. And I'll buy it pre-marinated. Like they have their own distinct good carne asada blends that's better than what you find at Albertsons, Smith's, or anything like that. So I'll start with that, then use a seasoned liquid smoke. Not like mesquite or hickory, but maybe some applewood, something like that. I will soak it in a mix of that and another marinade, like a Caribbean jerk or a teriyaki with pineapple, something like that, for a few more hours. And then I'll smoke it for a lesser time than most, so it stays tender. It's a little moist still. Most of them, they want to tell you to do it for 8 to 9 hours. And to me, that's too much time. Then it's all dry. It lasts longer, but mine probably lasts shelf life a week to 2 weeks, but it doesn't ever last that long in the house. So it's kind of a triple marinade, usually a combination of some carne asada base, because the carne asada base with a fucking, I'm working on perfecting a Caribbean jerk with a carne asada base. So it's a Caribbean jerk with a little bit more of a Mexican kick, which is awesome, like a jerk chicken, like a Caribbean jerk chicken. That's kind of what it tastes like. Or I'm sorry, Caribbean jerk beef, kind of. And then with their thicker cut as well, and doing a lesser time, so you still got all the strands of fat and everything. I'll post some pictures sometime. But it usually, on the shelf out here, they want $30 to $40 a pound for beef jerky, when I can make it for 10, and it's much better. It's so good, so good. I've been actually debating I don't know if I could make it in mass, but I'm half tempted to make about 100 pounds of it and just sit on the back of my truck and just, put up a sign, just call it Gringo Jerky, and sell it for, $25 a pound, $20 a pound if you buy 2 or 3, that type of thing. But I usually do 5 pounds at a time, 4 or 5 pounds at a time. Yeah, it's pretty good shit. The key is to do it less. Just experiment with your own taste. Try it for 6 hours, Try it for less time. Because it doesn't hurt you. It's the same fucking thing they're doing whenever you say they have they do aged steak and it looks like it's moldy and shit that they're cutting off there. That to me is nasty as fuck. I don't care what any chef says. To me, it's like, you can explain it to me like Salt Bae, and I'm not gonna fucking ever understand it. Oh, by the way, speaking of food and breakfast spots, Another one that I don't recommend as often is the Original Pancake House. They have apple pancakes that take about 20 minutes to make, but it'll feed 4. So good. Blueberry Hill is another one. Their German pancake. Their German pancake is like the thin crepe pancake, and they give you the lemon and the powdered sugar to do it up. It's fucking awesome. So good. You have to get all the accoutrement to do it. You get the butter, the lemon, the sour cream, or the powdered sugar. Oh yeah, so good. Wow, she is still here. This is the same woman we saw here earlier. This is involved. They're gonna be friends by the time the night's over. Oh, this is the Candlelight Vision. Oh, that sucks. For those of you that are here earlier, oh, that sucks. Poor dude. Yeah. It was sad.
Hey, forget you.
Huh?
I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. No, I see what's going on here. The dude passed away. What's his name? Bruce? I can't read his name. It looks like B-R-O-Z, Bros, maybe? Maybe it's just for bros. That's too bad. Is it the Griffin? And see, now this time of day, there's nobody left. Are they seriously gonna get into a fight out here? We're gonna hang back a minute here. These guys are staying off out in the middle of the street. Fucking 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning.
Box sign is on, box 6. Box sign is on, box 6. Box sign is on, box 6. Box sign is on, box 6.
See how this goes. Paying attention still? Come on, wake up. Drama, drama. See more drama. Probably too early for this shit. I swear I've got a radar for this shit built internally. I mean, cops are close by. They're not gonna give a shit. Pretty much. They're kids. I really want to walk up and say, "Where are your parents? Who can I call? Can someone come get you? You look you need a friend. Do you need a hug? I'm talking to you, boy." Yeah, that go over well. I'm looking here at this broke bike over here and hearing all this drama behind us. I'm gonna walk across the street again so I don't get something fucking coming at me from behind. Because the cops are down there and they're apparently not hearing any of this shit. I'll tell you, next time I would. Nice, nice. Does it give a little chubbers dud, is it? A little struggle with the snuggle. There are some fatherless households represented once again this morning. Like, I heard these dudes down the street. I'm really surprised that the cops haven't heard them by now. Sometimes I learn it from Pops. True. Pops, again, usually isn't in-house. It's usually he's writing them a letter. God. I'm sitting down because I'm old. Okay. You knew that was gonna happen. Boom, baby! Just on fucking cue. Boom. No, you, sir. You come back. Hold on. We got video. Sir, we got video. This dude over here. This is the one you want. This is the ringleader. Look at this fucking dude trying to be cool about it. I don't know what the fuck you're going on over there. That's all your shit. Kids being dramatic. Shut the fuck up. See, this is a dude right here. that guy. Oh, fuck, they look at me pointing to shit. I'm like, you want that guy over there? Oh, look at that. Excuse me, sir. Can you talk to us for a minute? Whip around a bitch. They are following. Now they went past them. It's probably broken up as much as it's gonna be. I don't see it, because if they were gonna do something, they would have done it by now. The real fights down here, people don't talk for minutes. It fucking happens. It's done. I was looking to see if he was going to turn around. He's like kind of moseying on around. He's probably waiting for the cops to go down another street. I'm going to get the fuck out this other way because I don't want to be around here when they come back. We'll take another direction because I don't want to draw attention to myself. So I'm going to head over this way, or we're going to circle back just because. I know. Fucking kids these days. Jesus Christ. Hooked on phonics clearly didn't work for them. It's education, that's a problem. While we're over here, here's some of the graffiti while it lasts. I've seen them starting to paint up in different areas. It's kind of sad. Chihuahuas yapping. Fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you, no, fuck you. After this guy goes by. Are they fucking coming this way? They're coming this way now. God damn it. I'm gonna wait. I was waiting for the garbage truck to go by. Remember what I said about knowing the nooks and crannies? You know, I'm a hard man to follow down here, even at my age. Yeah, they're fucking going at it again. Didn't take long. What are we arguing about? She's got a voice. I frankly think that's why I've always had appreciation for women of color, because they often are more aggressive, and I'm very much into that. So yeah. But really, it's 6 a.m. and they're fucking kids. All right, folks, I'm getting ready to take off. I'm going to show you El Cortez. I'll show you El Cortez before I go. There's nobody in there. It's very nice. Ta-da! Yeah. Good luck in here. I am. Here's the thing. I don't always play well with others. And it's not that I don't want to hang out with people. It's just like it's very difficult for me to, as well as it should be. I'm very protective because there's a lot more on the line. I have no problems playing tour guide in groups, but if you're hanging out alone, or you plan on hanging out alone and just want to hang out alone with somebody else, it's probably not going to happen. Because there's a lot of responsibility too. If you're putting up trust that you like, I had someone approach me to want to come downtown and just hang out with me. They'd never been before. And I'm like, I'm not your guy. You know, if you've been out to Vegas and you want some cooler places and you got 4 or 5 people and want to meet up and have beers and talk about old stories and shit, sure. But it's not going to be, there's just too, because if something happened to you, I'm not going to forgive myself, and I'm too much invested in that type of shit. And it's just being, you know, I'm very transparent, if anything. I've had a couple people ask, and enough that I'm actually saying something, and like, don't have any expectations. I'm really only a good dude in small doses. But you know, if you want a group and come and hang out and have beers and want to meet up at a pub or something, sure. But I'm not going to meet people like randomly down here. Oh, let's hang out and walk around. There's too much that can happen, and you should never put your safety and trust in someone off here anyway for that you don't know. You know. Yeah, and I'm more than happy to do that. Like I said, if you want me up at a pub, then let's set up a time, meeting up for coffee. We can meet up on Main Street, have beers, chill, talk. No problemo. If you need a buddy, I'll be your buddy. But I said no problem other than that. Totally open to the concept, but I don't know, maybe just first impressions are weird for me. I usually fail. I head down the alley over here, then I'm gonna take off. Looks like they're finally taking off for the night too. Let's see if there's any new graffiti over here. Oh, someone lost some pennies. There's like nothing to it. There is. How do you buy something like this? Why do you buy? There's nothing to that. What we got? It looks like they power washed this recently. Like, this looks much cleaner than it normally is down here. Yes, I'm very chilled, but other than that, partake of you, fine. This is behind We All Scream. We got some awesome graffiti back here. Their murals, very nice. Our downtown alley, our saint of refuse. They paint over a lot, or they are starting to. Give her time. You gotta get her to warm up to you. Oh, this is new. This is nice. Okay. Very cool. This is better. Much better. Yay. Whips and chicks. I'm down. Much cooler. They need to make it a little sharper though. That's blurry because they could have outlined that a little bit more. That should have been, even from a distance, it should have been more. But no, this is cool. Soak this in. This is nice. Very, very cool. How does one even know they can do this stuff? You have to know where to look. I've seen guys that do it. I know where they hang out, and I can do some of it, but I can do different. I can do airbrushing, like you'd see graphic design. Mine would wind up being like a demonstration of different techniques. I've been trying to perfect my flames, but I'm better at like taping off and gradients. That's why I'm trying to do my flames. The guy I learned from was back in 2007? Craig Ferguson. From, if you ever look up their Cal Air Syndicate or Custom Colors, he used to do workshops out here, and that's where I really started learning techniques. I just built it over the years. I used to do pinstriping and graphics on motorcycle tanks. I really want to get back into pinstriping, but it would take me a few weeks to practice. I have not had the time to do it. Once I get stable, I'm going to start pursuing my artistic endeavors again. I was really good. I've got a good hand for it, and I used to do it for auto touch-up and repair. The problem is I didn't have enough bankroll to do both my finance to market and both my I couldn't do my marketing and then go out and do the work. Like it was too much, and I thought I was going to get more help from my partner, and she left me high and dry. Oh, they've updated for Christmas. Nice. Christmas Jack. Hey, good morning. Even Boogie got an improvement. They got lights on Boogie now. So you can see the evolution here. This stuff changes every few weeks now, it seems. You've got Jack and Salvador over here, though. That's my only beef. They need to fucking redo Sally's face. It looks like she got a stash. Seriously. These are more old school, like Rat Rod. This is still here. See, this is where you'd come in. I'm not trying to walk in alleys alone. I'm not. Oh, okay. Ah, you're fun size. I gotcha. That makes sense. And I can appreciate that. I understand. You know, just for funsies, one of my side hustles is I'm registered with a private investigator's license board out here. A company, DeBecker Investigations, sponsored me. DeBecker, it's owned by Hal DeBecker. Hal DeBecker is the brother of Gavin DeBecker, who used to be Jeff Bezos' private security. Gavin DeBecker, if you ever look at Masterclass, I don't know if he still has it, but I know he did have it. Gavin DeBecker had a Masterclass on, I think it was called a model class, but it was teaching models vigilance when you're in public areas. And it works for anybody. I mean, it just teaches you what to think about. You know, what mindset should you be in when you're going into the areas alone. and was trying to educate women on what dangers are out there, you know, generally speaking, and what they've had to deal with being in security. And he's done security for high-line, you know, pretty high-end people. But definitely take a look. I'm more than happy to be a chaperone if you want to see some of the cool graffiti down here and partake and grab like a yard-long margarita or put a, you know, in a water cooler or something like that. And yeah. There's another cool place. There's one Baguette Cafe. You've got Baguette Cafe and Broken Yoke over here that are, this is on 6th and Carson. They're both open early in the mornings. Unfortunately, they painted over most of the pretty done graffiti on this wall. This is the only part they left. One small wall of it. Tend to walk in circles, spin around as I'm walking in alone to know who's around. Fair enough. I tend to walk in circles, but, you know, just bigger blocks. I mean, it's a habit I used to have at pedestrian malls where I grew up in Iowa. In Iowa City, they have Old Capitol Mall and that whole area. There are 98 at the time in 95, 97, there were 98 places within a 2-mile radius of the University of Iowa that sold alcohol. They all closed at 2 a.m., but by 1:30, you would have a line outside of Ponchero's, which is right next to One-Eyed Jake's downtown. And they, for $5, you could get a pound burrito. Oh my God. Drunk food, amazing. Oh. I was completely underage, but goddamn, it was fun. Didn't matter what temperature it was outside. 20-degree weather, could have been negative. You'd have a line down the block by the time, until they sold out. Usually they'd be done by it usually lasts about an hour or two, then by 4 a.m. and that they were done. But so good. Guys were fucking quick too. Holy shit. Barely 2 minutes. Not even. Yeah, I had some pretty aggressive friends back then. One of them, God, I'll tell you his first name. I don't know where he is anymore. His name is Rob, and this dude he just big fucking bodybuilding part. What was he? I don't know his nationality. He was mulatto, but I don't remember his specific nationality. But he got in trouble at One-Eyed Jake's down there because he got in a fight with a college kid and threw him down the steps, broke his neck. Just the kind of people it's just type of people. Well, I don't think he killed him, but he had severe injury from it, and he had to do jail time. It seemed like he was in and out of jail every year for something or another, weeks to months, for some public intox, fighting, shit like that. I'm surprised I'm not a more aggressive person with the people that I hung around when I grew up, actually. I used to be, maybe. I mean, part of it was just doing the scarification, if you saw them, as I just putting all that shit behind me. Anywho, I am taking off. I will be back down here tonight. Don't have any plans for the day. Like I said, I think I'm gonna grab some meat to make some beef jerky on the way home. That's about it. Oh well, from experience, you see how it's gonna happen. You know, you see the patterns. You understand, is it a real threat? And when you've got family and I try not to be impulsive. My biggest problem is, seriously, my wife knows this. Part of the reason why I come down here and walk so much and expose myself to it, it's like relieving pressure on an air valve. Is the best way I tell her I can describe it. Because of the shit that I've gone through, that frustration, anger, right under the surface, always fucking there from the abuse and everything I went through. It has not It has not stymied one bit, but I'm better at having a longer fuse. You know, I will still rain down hell, but it takes me longer to get there. And it's not worth it as much. It's not talking tough, it's just I've made my choices. It would take a lot. You know? I tell you what, I mean, the type of thing that would set me off would be like what we saw the other day with that woman out here and her boyfriend who left her. That motherfucker. That's the type of shit. You son of a bitch. Because seriously, think about your perspective. That type of person to me would seem to be a model. If you found out you had 3 years left to live and someone is betraying you and leaving you, fuck it. Who cares if it's in jail? At least I got 3 hots in a cot. You know, that's all you would need anymore. You wouldn't care about anything else. Yeah, this is not a good place to be. I'm going to hang out here for a minute. Hold on. So something you have to learn to accept if you come to Vegas regularly or if you live here is the amount of homeless if you hang out downtown, just people that you see in this type of shape right here. It sucks. You know, he's got a shoe back here, or one of his shoes back here. Here he is. You can't save everybody. Nor should you try. It's hard to not want to like buy your I mean, it feels like after a while you're just trying to buy your humanity off a street. Literally. All right, folks, I am taking off. Have a good one. I was actually seeing if these guys in this car were going to do anything about this dude. I'm parked in this lot. That's why I'm kind of just waiting to see how this pans out. But no, have a good morning. I will see you guys very soon. We'll be back down here probably between 3 and 6 a.m. on Sunday morning. See you guys then. Have a great weekend. See you soon.